Simon, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, the company you work for, and how long you've worked for them?
Yeah, well, I've sort of got two hats on. I've worked for Aerobelt for about 5 years, which is sort of a family business. We make conveyors, and we've used PostBooks to run the business for probably about 3 years. But I've also recently started my own business and joined up as an xTuple partner.
And Simon, where are you located right now?
I am based near Sydney in Australia, just about an hour south in a city called Unanderra.
Simon, can you expand a little bit on the current company you work for?
Aerobelt is a company that's been around for about 15 years, and we make air-supported conveyors. So instead of a belt conveyor supported with rollers, we use a special design that uses air to support the belts. It's quite a niche product. Original need was for PostBooks to manage the raw material and the assembly process.
And you also described that you're going to be working with xTuple to...
It's called Simetria, and we've got a couple of potential clients lined up that I'd like to work with, one of which is actually a supplier to us, to Aerobelt. They make our rollers.
Okay, so what prompted Aerobelt to search for an ERP solution?
Essentially, we were making conveyors that were too large and too complex to manage the procurement and the assembly process manually. It's really about managing the complexity of purchasing.
So, Simon, was there any other accounting, CRM, or ERP solutions that you guys were...
Yeah, we principally use Mile for mind your own business for the accounting function. And I looked at a couple of sort of open source ERP systems, but ultimately, really liked the xTuple system.
And what attracted you towards xTuple to make you select it?
There are a few things. Principally, the quality and style of interface. I liked the sort of non-browser interface at the time. Tried a couple of browser-based sort of applications, but the technology wasn't really mature enough for it to do what I wanted to do in the way I wanted to do it. I really walked through all the functions in PostBooks and really worked out that we could implement a workflow that would suit the business. Yeah, it was really just the usability of the product was the main thing, and the fact that it met the sort of functional requirements that we did.
So was open source an attractive feature with xTuple?
When I originally searched for open source ERP, I really didn't think there would be any solutions, to be honest, in the ERP sphere. I was really just looking at what was out there. I wasn't looking for something really quite entry level. But clearly, it's something that now there are a few extra functions, and you'd be looking to implement the functions that are available in the commercial versions of xTuple.
So what's been the biggest surprise, if any, working with xTuple so far?
To be honest, the sort of expandability of the product and how well integrated that is into the training in the last week or two. I've learned a lot more about what's possible in terms of customizing the application and doing minor tweaks. Particularly, in Australia, there's a few little very minor sort of changes that, it's been good that I can actually do that myself. No, it's been a very worthwhile couple of weeks. Oh look, I'm just really excited about what's possible, I think, with xTuple, and particularly working with the xTuple team. It's been a very sort of interesting path, and hopefully, a lot more sort of fun to come as well.